so exciting. If you're not here, you're missing out. This is where you need to be right now. It's where everything, like here where I'm at. So exciting. It's so exciting that people can't stop talking about it. Oh, Gusher. Is that what they're called? This is what we're doing. Sitting on the porch. Having a bag of candy and a soda. What's up, Tube Sock? Hey, Kev. Hey, Stacy. The grifters. What's up, Claire? Who am I missing? The grifters think something exciting is happening right now. Dubs won't be surprised. What's up, Pride Dog? The grifters been seeing JJ's paid helpers getting a few views by making some real fucked up crazy moves, like literally just outright accusing me of being a pedo. I mean, nuts, man. Saying, well, his old channel had videos of little girls on his lap, and that's why he didn't want it around no more, so he deleted his own channel because he had child pornography on his hard drives where he was best friends with pedophiles in all different states. Crazy. He's making so many victims everywhere he goes all the time. That's all he does. Victims everywhere. Todd said, if we don't, you all need to write letters to the prosecutor where Chris lives and write letters to the judges and you need to call the sheriff, and if he doesn't get put in jail where he belongs, and call his bail bondsman because he's out there creating victims, and he said, Todd goes, I'm warning the prosecutors, I'm warning the district attorney, if they don't put him in jail where he belongs, they're going to deal with me. I'm going to hold him accountable, he said. Meanwhile, just sitting on my porch. I didn't delete my old channel. They're like, he's a liar. He's such a liar. I don't know how they do this. So it must take like a messed up mind to come up with stuff. So I can be like, I drank this Coke. I've been drinking this Coke. I can do that here. I can say, I'm drinking this Coke. I can go, and I can take a drink, right? And put it down. And then tomorrow, on JJ's channel, everybody will be going, he said that he was not going to drink a Coke. He said he's never had a drink of Coke. He's such a liar. I swear to God. It's so nuts, man. Meanwhile, I go grocery shopping. I went to work. Talked to a couple people about buying the truck. Yeah. Hung out with the fam. Dinner. Breakfast. No lunch. Used the bathroom. Brushed my teeth. Took a shower. That's about it. They think it's so exciting. They think it's so exciting. They're like, everywhere he goes all the time, he's doing this. I do enjoy being popular. It's just kind of fucked up, everybody calling flood calling the damn government on me, making shit up, and then threatening them. Like making threats. Todd's like, I'm going to get him. I'm going to get that DA. I'm going to get that prosecutor. I'm going to hold him accountable, he said. As I'm sitting in my house after going grocery shopping. Oh, we put the groceries away. Is that exciting? Guys, put it on the chat if it's motherfucking exciting that me and Tiffany put groceries away. It's not just any household. It's not just any groceries. It's at for public safety's house. Give me a fucking break. What the fuck? It's just YouTube. Calm down. Little fat boy K-Far. Little unpopular boy. Saw that Todd is taking a day off. So he had to hurry up and try to publish a video today. Going over a 1999 assault case that I never denied. Chris Ryder's such a liar. Look, here's proof. He had an assault case in 1999. Well, no fucking shit, Sherlock. Oh, my God. And like I said last week, when I said, Todd, nobody's reporting you for a fucking welfare check. I'm reporting you for crimes. And they go, Chris is trying to deny that he reports you, Todd. He's such a liar. It's crazy. I ain't doing nothing. Tiff's already asleep. She just finished her assignment. She's actually taking a nap because she got to get back up and do another discussion post for her schooling. So she's taking a nap. We don't talk about children on this page because, well, people from Todd's page like to attack children, so I will not talk about that. However, nothing to see here. No reason to call the FBI. Cash Patel ain't gonna do nothing for you, Todd's peoples. K-Far, nothing to worry about, buddy. Mind you, you need to clean your basement, bro, where you keep your kids. Clean that fucking basement. I've seen pictures. I seen a video. Dude got a bunch of fucking raw garbage and fucking tools and shit all over the place, and then keeps his kids like in the room with it. And he's like, somebody's wrongfully swatting me because DCS came here. When I saw that video of his house, I'm like, well, fucking no shit, why DCS come there? Oh my God. It was like selling his house. And there was a dude that published on YouTube the video of the walkthrough of the house they were trying to sell. Fuck, man, you talk about some bad conditions in that basement. I'm like, damn, no wonder this motherfucker projects. You got them pictures too, Freeman? I know it. Yeah, I got that too. I really don't care about them. I care about Todd's channel and stuff because intimidation of participant in legal proceedings and interfering with my case. That is being handled. That's what I've been up to. I've been taking care of business on that because that's part of what I have to do. I think it's pretty telling when the people that are stalking and harassing and trying to intimidate go to the police to try to insinuate or accuse me of somehow bothering them. And then when the police say you need to go get a protective order, the answer from Todd was, no, I don't want a protective order because then I can't follow him. Yeah, shit, you know what? What? Put him on a chat if you think that is fucking telltale. He is the perp. He told the cops, no, I don't want a protective order because then I wouldn't be able to continue to follow him and make videos about him and be everywhere he goes. I can't make this shit up, y'all. It's on It's on video. Man, I shouldn't be laughing because, it's very daunting to have to deal with. You know what I'm saying? We had a break. We didn't have to go to the horses today because um, the fall, they're not in the barn. So they got to chill outside in the pastures. They are being threatened again. It would appear that somebody from Meade County with law enforcement resources is still investigating Tiffany and I to find out where our property and our animals are. Does that surprise anybody? Fucked up, man. It is fucked up. It is fucked up here, and you know, when you're unpacking your groceries, when you hear, uh, "We're on our way to your house to steal your truck, to put your truck on a rollback and take it because you have a for sale sign on it. Not we're coming to buy it. Um, I'm going to help you." He said, "I'm going to help you stop breathing oxygen, and you better have your guns." Is that a threat, y'all? You better have your guns, is what he said, because I'm on my way to your house to help you stop breathing oxygen. Want to chat if that is a threat? Yeah, I think so. I took it as a threat. Implied, you think, does? How's it an implication? I think it's a flat out threat. It ain't implied. I'm going to be doing a video, well, probably a live stream, but um, we're going to cover the case out of Volusia County where there was this idiot living in a basement, a lot like Todd, right? Who was very politically minded, and he was going back and forth with this sheriff on a government page, and he kept saying, making these guys kept making death threats to the sheriff, and they were following it with in Minecraft, like they were saying they were going to, do bodily harm, and then following that statement with in Minecraft, just like Todd does. All of them are in prison right now because that's not a defense. you can't you can't like weasel your way out of it. So I'm gonna cover that from a legal standpoint. There might be a couple other channels covering that type of issue too. Does anybody else know of any videos that are already out about that? I mean, it's already in the courts already have it. There is no if the person perceives the threat as a reasonable if a reasonable person would perceive it as a threat, then what that's how it goes in court. That's what's up. So, I'm pretty sure everyone would agree that when a person is pissed off and drunk and says, "I'm on my way to your house and I'm going to make you stop breathing oxygen," I think any reasonable person would be able to wrap that one up. So after saying that, showing up to my court hearings, standing between the doors while screaming at my attorney and praying really loudly, while wearing a gun holster, which with the shirt over the top of the top to make it look like a gun was in there, right? I'm not particularly afraid of guns, but that's not the point. The point is that was intended to intimidate. and not just intimidate someone anywhere. That was literally at a court hearing, standing in the doorway to intimidate, to keep the person from going inside where they have to testify. Can anyone tell me what law that is in Kentucky? What law violation that is in Kentucky? I'm going to have another one. I wish I could share them with y'all. Can anyone tell me what law violation that is in Kentucky? I like that. Todd and his whoopsie. 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 You're going to jail. Um, oh, thought you were talking to me. Hey, Lisa. How y'all doing? What's up, Justin? Long time no see. Keeping the swine in line. Wyatt, what's happening? Jody. Steve, what you doing over there on the other side of the world, man? Actually, the other side of the nation. It's so dry here, I can only imagine what it's like where you're at. Albuquerque. What up, Angel? I found some crazy shit out. What up, Gregory? It's so hard for me to read these letters. My eyes are getting worse, y'all. My eyes are getting worse. Oh, they're going to turn that into something. They're going to say, Chris has cornea cancer. He's going to try to ask for money. Every time I get a super chat for any reason, they say that I grifted it. What the fuck? I didn't realize it, but a couple of people have been trolling KFAR, and I just learned this. KTZ and KFAR, like they got this grift where they where they keep their dogs on the screen like for hours, and they got like a whole bunch of treats. Like I don't think you're supposed to give your dog that many treats at once, but they got a bunch of treats, and they're like to their audience are saying, for just a super chat, I'll give the dog a treat for you. Make a super chat, I'll give the dog a treat. I didn't know they were doing that until recently. And then I realized that some people have been trolling them using using my channel by giving Diesel, which is awesome. I just realized it. And I seen K-Fat. He's like madder than hell. Him and KTZ over on Todd's channel, on JJ's channel, I should say, madder than hell about every time they see a super chat going towards Diesel. They're like, he just uses that dog to grift. You know, some of it's funny, but the shit that Todd's doing by getting paid by the government official, that's not funny. That's not funny at all. We need a fair trial, man. Me and Tiff. I got an update for you. I was hoping that there'd be a pretty full room. Mediation is scheduled. Mediation is scheduled. It's going to cost a lot of money, but it is scheduled. So we're going to have a judge sit between. This is not court. It's mediation. We're going to have a judge that has nothing to do with the case sit between us and our lawyer and the prosecutors. And we're going to exchange information with the mediator and come to a resolution, which when I show them the case in a timeline, the resolution will be dismissed. Because I don't think either one of these prosecutors are trying to participate in the cases that these motherfuckers have been putting on us. I don't think they want to be part of it. They're starting to see, but they're really going to see when they see the actual facts and records and video, you know, and the emails and the fake letters and shit. When they see, because we got it where that came from and everything, when they see it, when they see the disgusting threats of RAP, last letter is ew, you know, when they see that they were threatening that on Tiffany all that much, and that there were badges in the background when they threatened her with a tool, you know, they're going to know what office that was. When they see that government officials that are trying to charge us were sending fucking panties that were threatening in nature with an explosive packages to our mailbox for Tiffany. When they see that they had a Facebook group of nothing but people that were in the group who were brought to the group under the conditions that they harass and threaten me and Tiffany. And then those people were going and doing their job. And that's what all of it's about. When they realized that I wasn't even in Kentucky, when they realized that thumbnails are free speech and that it's not illegal. It's not illegal. When they see that the government officials have made duplicate YouTube channels and filed LLCs in their state and hacked in to my YouTube, there's just so much that they're going to see. And they're going to see that the threats were coming from the other way around. They're going to see that what they're trying to say was harassment in phone calls was literally only one single phone call that was supposed to be to the jail because that was the number that was listed. And A, it didn't even go to the jail. And B, it was just one call. And C, there was never another call because he told me not to call him. So I hung up, didn't call him again. And then when they see that that we know why they're so protective over that phone number. Freeman Press, you know what's up, don't you? Put a one in chat, Freeman, if you know what I'm talking about. Freeman's been keeping an eye on some stuff over in Meade. He ain't the only one that knows. There's other people that know. But I can't wait till I can just freely tell you. See, there you go. That's what I thought. I figured you'd know what I was talking about, Freeman. Man, like if they don't dismiss, whew, it would not be good for their careers. And that is not me saying that they should do anything different than what they're supposed to do. I want these prosecutors to do exactly what they're supposed to do. That is a fact. Exactly what they're supposed to do. I have nothing against them. I mean, the woman's a little bit obnoxiously rude and like biased, but I just think she doesn't have the fact. She's one of them people that have been fooled, you know, by the numerous people who stand so tightly together with their lies that you know, maybe she got pulled into the wrong track for a minute. But she's seeing as we go. She's starting to see as we go. But mediation is going to be great because the judge that's coming in, nothing to do with it. Like I said, it's going to cost us a lot of money. So I might even like have to like, well, no, I'm going to sell my truck. Never mind. I was going to say I might have to do a fundraiser later, but I'm probably not going to. I think I'm selling my truck. Got a guy saying that he's coming to get it next week. So that'll be the money I use. So there goes that. But where was I at? This judge, nothing to do with it. So it is literally going to be like timeline, proof, facts. Here's the truth. That's how it really went. And what are you doing here? Like, what are you doing here, government? Because remember, this isn't a Meade County case anymore. There was a conflict of interest, so it got all special everything. Special judge, special prosecutors. So there's no way, you know, now maybe somebody in Meade might want to cover their buddy, but there's just no way they're going to risk their careers outside of Meade County. The people working outside of Meade County, they're not going to risk their careers to help them, what, fucking throw some dude that's really actually boring in real life into the jail for no reason because he was getting harassed by a couple bully government officials who still harass. Here's a question. Why is a very high up at the sheriff's department using a sock account on YouTube and then using the resources to find out where my horses are to blast that on YouTube while people are threatening him? I know you watching. Why are you doing that, man? Why are you doing that? Is it because you got caught on camera putting bruises on a woman from head to toe who did nothing to you? Y'all know who I'm talking about? Put a one in chat if you already know who I'm talking about. I won't even say his name. But I got his sock account figured out, and I see you. I see you. If I said deputy, it would be the wrong title. But I see you, deputy. I see you, brown shirt. I see you with your fake account. I see you using your resources. I see you trying to get my horses hurt. Look at all them people. Already know. W in chat, y'all. Put a W in chat. What's up with that? For what? For what? Because we went grocery shopping? Does that hurt somebody? That we have groceries to put away? I'm pretty sure everybody goes grocery shopping. I'm pretty sure everyone has some sort of job. I mean, not everyone, but I do. I'm pretty sure that people just have a dog and have kids, right? I'm pretty sure that's normal. The only thing that's not normal is government officials who are using taxpayer money to harass people because they got caught up in their behavior. I'm pretty sure that when the prosecutor sees that the reason for the attacks on Scarborough's part was because of a video that went on YouTube that exposed him stealing a ton of money. You might think, oh, Chris, well, that was on your channel. That's why. No, it wasn't. It wasn't even on my channel. And if it was, so what? It wasn't. But even if it was, that's fine. That's your American right. You have a First Amendment right to be able to do that, especially when you got records to back it up, which I did. I had the proof. I had the absolute proof. They got busted. And it wasn't like we went looking for it to catch them in that. They fucked with us. They fucked with us hard. You know, a man, W in chat, y'all, a man with a W decided he was going to lay his hands on Tiffany and bruise her from head to toe. Because he's scared of cameras, I guess. Oh, that's right. The sheriff said that it don't have nothing to do with cameras. But the records and the call and the response and the discussion and the dispatch and the discussion in the clerk's office all was about cameras, wasn't it? And the cameras weren't there to audit. The cameras were there because we learned, me and Tiffany. Hey, what up, Scarborough sock account with $2. We are restreaming you right now on our GS channel, right? we're trying to get our audience to flood call the FBI. Oh my God, Chris is eating gushers. He must be drunk. He must be hurting people. Everywhere he goes. Now, you know, Scarborough sock account. You do know that you just caught me a lot of hell because I'm not allowed to receive super chats. They get really mad when I get super chats over here. I don't know why YouTube allows super chats. Apparently, they are not for everybody because I'm not allowed to get them. So, you know, don't hurt me with the super chats, guys. Please don't super chat. Not me, you know, not me. I guess anybody else with YouTube is allowed to have them, but not me. Anyway, it's crazy. So, yeah, last night. Todd can't figure out why he keeps getting reported to the police. Last night he said that he was going to handle, in my state of Indiana, that he was personally going to handle my prosecutor meaning not my prosecutor, everybody in the county's prosecutor. She was going to handle my prosecutor, the prosecutor where I live. She was going to handle the bail bondsman. She was going to handle the judge. I think he backed off a little bit when he said judge. And then he said he was going to handle, help me out. There was a few people that are in here that heard it. I'm going to clip it. Well, I've already clipped it because it got reported. But I'll play it here later. But there were probably a couple people at about, I don't know, the 4-hour mark or something, 4 or 5 hour mark. Can y'all help remind me who all was threatened, like what all public officials were threatened, that if they did not put me in jail, that consequences would be had by Todd personally? Todd was going to go hands on, son. The fuck? What he can't handle is his liquor, says Angel. Now, if you're new here and you don't know what I'm talking about, there was an incident 2 years ago. Now, can y'all believe it's been 2 years? 2 years ago. Holy shit, Donna coming in trying to get me in trouble with $30. Calling KFAR. I love you, Miss Donna. A gift for Diesel. It's for Diesel, KFAR. KTZ. Look at that. $30 for Diesel. I totally asked her for that. Yeah. Donna, please. No, wait. Donna already did. Everybody, please donate to Diesel. I'll give him a treat. Thank you so much, Miss Donna. You spoiled that dog. I didn't even know that there was any trolling going on through that. So when I've learned about that, I thought it was hilarious. But yeah, so Todd was like making major threats. Matter in hell saying that for some reason they have to falsely charge me for no crimes, and that I'm creating, he says I'm creating victims everywhere I go. So it's really wild that they, do you think they believe it? Do you think they just say it? Like, put an S in chat if you think they're just saying it, a B in chat if you think they believe it. I'm torn on it. Out of all the people in the world, fucking Rabbit said that I have a mental issue and he's worried about me. Rabbit, buddy, work on you. I'm fine. The reason I got pissed off and went and called out GE Swag was because the motherfucker was sitting on Todd's panel telling 100 people or more that there's a video of me with a 10-year-old little girl on my fucking lap, and then I'm telling her to call me daddy, which is a complete motherfucking lie. And yeah, I'm going to stand up for myself when people are making these fucking disgusting pedo accusations out of nowhere. Yeah, so they started, thanks, Fred. They started doing this whole welfare check thing. Gregory Hupp trying to piss off the trolls with $2 for Diesel who needs a snack. Thank you, Mr. Hupp. Appreciate it. Diesel will get, maybe I'll have to do it on stream just to make fun of them. I might have, but before this is over, I'll probably run in and get a couple of Diesel's treats and give them to him on camera. How about this? If we get a whole bunch more super chats, then I'll give my dog a treat. Is that what it takes, KT's head, to give your dog a damn treat or a little attention? You have to get super chats? I'm just kidding. Of course, everybody knows that I take care of my dog. But I'm just kidding. They're serious over there. They're like, you got to super chat them before they give their dog any attention or a treat. That's some fucked up shit. Anyway, there's a lot of weird lore on YouTube with grifts and weird people. There's a lot of weird people. I really like weird people, actually, but there's a lot of really bad weird people in the YouTube world. Like, it's like, they're not good. You know what I'm saying? There are some people that are just not good, especially for children. These people that I'm talking about, it's a certain group. It's not everybody. It's definitely not everybody that's weird. But there's a certain group, and they seem to all be drawn to Scarborough for some reason. Wherever he goes is where they go. And they literally see a video on YouTube that has a child on it, and they start thinking sexually, and they attack the parent, the child itself. They say disgusting, dirty shit. Man, that ain't just a weird person thing. That's some cuckoo shit in a real Epstein kind of way. Real Epstein kind of way, right? And on top, they're bootlicking, so very much Epstein kind of way. But you gotta, here's what's fucked up. Those are the people that you're warned about when you like have social media and like you take pictures of your kids going to school for the first day of the year, or like you do a family photo on vacation or whatever, right? You've heard people say, I want you all to back me up on this. If you have heard people say, man, you shouldn't even post pictures of your family on any social media because there's weirdos out there. One chat if you've heard that before. There's weirdos out there. And most of you, normal people, even, exceptionally odd people, you're probably thinking, yeah, but that's crazy to worry about that. Like not really. Yeah, I think they're talking about like one of the Epstein people, like one of the client list people. That I'm not worried about them, most people think. And they go ahead and they post the picture of their kid at Halloween, in their cute little get up for Halloween or their first day of school or whatever. Well, what they didn't know is that if they want to see the people that they have to worry about in action, in a chat, talking to a person who thinks that he's an influencer, they can literally go to Todd's channel and see the people that they actually have to worry about. Facts. That is absolute facts. And it's fucking scary. I happen to know who the majority of those people are through needing to protect my family from them. A big chunk of them are that group, that KKK ones that I busted out in Carrollton. A big chunk of them are them. They are very gross people. Very, very gross people. I mean, they go under like their label is 3%ers, but it's like, I've talked to some 3%ers that are like, man, like those people, fuck them. They're not like us, Well, I don't know how well 3%ers are doing in vetting everybody that puts tattoos of their 3% signals or, fucking attends their things or whatever, but you're infiltrated. You're infiltrated by some of the worst of the kind on the planet, Like they may have some views that align, but I'm telling you, the ones down here in Carrollton, they take it to a way different level. Way different level. And I don't have a racist bone in my body. I don't care to hurt anybody because they're a different nationality of any sort. I don't understand it. I don't think that people who practice free speech or have YouTube channels or social media sites or children or photographs of their children going to the first day of school, I don't think those people need their kids attacked. I just don't understand it. What are you doing, Diesel? Diesel's out here with me. I think he just took off to go play with the cat. Diesel, get back here. Yeah, he's chasing the cat. Get back here, bub. What are you doing? Big dummy. Don't you dare run off. You better not run off. Maybe this treat time. So I meant to say this. So if you're not familiar with this channel and you're just tuning into this random, boring ass live stream, which is the point. The point is that, I got these people going crazy talking about what I've been doing lately. And the fact is, this is it. I'm just sitting here, But if you just tuned in, you don't know this channel, then here's the lure. About 2 years ago, yes, it's been 2 years. My girlfriend and I were filming myself getting a record over a 1998 case that was alleged to have been me turned out it was a person that used my name and information and had a joint. So I knew that there was a real record from an assault charge that I actually got in 1999 at a different county, and I wanted to have that because in the marijuana case, the one single joint case that they were dead pressed on after 27 years or whatever, it was saying that there was a probation that had gone in through 1999 and that someone had actually shown up. And I knew that the one of the two dates that they said that someone showed up couldn't happen because I was in jail in Meade County for a short period of time. And I knew that that would align. So I went to Meade County, me and my girlfriend. We were documenting all of it because it was a big story on our YouTube channel. And it was live streaming too. And we were there, and the chief deputy of the sheriff's department, Ray Whited, W in chat, y'all, comes in, throws a huge fit over the cameras, starts trying to argue with us about law. All we were doing is trying to get my record. And I was waiting on the clerk because she was going to show me video, and I had court the next day over the single marijuana case, single joint. So all I needed was a copy of those records. I'd been trying to get them for like a month, something like that. And Meade County's clerks are not the best. So they kept stalling. I couldn't get them. So I literally went the day before court, and I'm like, I need them today, you know? Anyway, and a lot of shit didn't line up. So we're there. We're not being rude. We're not doing anything wrong. We just simply had cameras. And they weren't even like in your face cameras. They weren't like big, you know. It was just at the device I'm using right now, just a little swivel with my phone. Tiffany had a swivel with her phone, and I had my little mini GoPro on. That's it. And they start freaking out over cameras. Chief deputy comes in, starts arguing for no reason. Like when I say arguing, he was arguing with himself. He was like asking us questions, and when we tried to answer, he's like, you know, going on to the next thing and just fucking escalating the shit out of everything. So they said that there was a court rule that you couldn't have cameras in the clerk's office. I was like, no, show it to me. And he said, what did he say? You know, records laws. What's the job of the clerk or something like that? And I was like, dude, you're just in here to escalate things. If you're just going to escalate everything, you can take a hike. You can get dismissed. I don't remember exact words, but it was like, you know, why are you doing this? Just leave. And that pissed him off. So he flips me around, slams me in the counter, throws all my shit on the floor, knocks all my stuff over, puts me in handcuffs real hard. He's shaking like a leaf. Meanwhile, Tiffany's just like, holy shit, what is this guy doing? Don't you touch me. And he turns around after he has me handcuffed, and he fucking gets a hold of her. And you need to watch the video if you haven't seen it before. And he squeezes the shit out of her, and he slings her into the wall to windows, like it's a wall made of windows. Slings her into it, whips his taser out, and he starts he's got it jamming, he's jamming it into her heart, like on her breast. And he's trying to pull the trigger, and it wouldn't go. And then he turns to me and starts trying to do it on my neck. Kicked her, hit her, slung her, squeezed her. He did everything. And the whole time, there was no reason for any arrest, but especially hers. Now, there's some naysayers that are working for him right now, or that are fans of his or whatever, that are saying that Tiffany deserved the arrest. I beg to fucking differ. He didn't even have the gonads to say you're being arrested to her. He asked her. He said, do you want to go to, I guess he's talking about the jail. And she's like, do I want to go? Like, why would I go? And that's when he attacked her. So there was no, anyway. So, yeah, we caught charges, but they didn't know they were live streamed. So, that happened. The chief deputy, Whited, W in chat for Whited, made comments while still live streaming that everyone heard. And I'm talking, by that point, I think we had 2,100 people watching live stream, including some news channels, local news channels that were watching. and it got published on 3 or 4 different channels, which is like all we have here, like 3 channels. I think there's 4 channels and 3 of them published this. So he made comments. Whitey made comments like, "Oh, you think I was bad today? You caught me on a good day. I'm way worse usually." That kind of shit. So he really made a fool of himself, and that embarrassed this little small town government pretty good, which they deserved. They deserved to be embarrassed because it was their behavior. And then the dude that runs the jail, he turns out to have been best friends with that guy. I guess they share a lot of things in common, and they know each other really, 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 really well, apparently. So the jail guy decides that he wants in on this to protect his buddy. Okay. So he finds out that Tiffany and I, first of all, he gets all of our information, my social security number, date of birth, address, what we drive, where we live, who my clients are for work. He finds out my YouTube channels. He finds out everything there is to know about us, using resources that he wasn't supposed to use. And he starts blasting these out to people, and he's literally requesting in text messages that I have copies of, asking people to harass us. And as he's doing that, he meets Michael Kaiser, a guy who's in prison now for coming to my house, amongst other things. But he meets this murderer, a dude that literally committed a murder a long time ago, and then kept breaking into houses ever since then. And so it's like 16, help me out, y'all, 18-time felon, 16-time felon. So the jailer meets this piece of shit murderer, stolen valor dude, pretended he was a veteran when he wasn't, all kinds of shit. And this dude has a YouTube channel, so he starts paying this guy and getting on his YouTube channel every single night of the week, like Todd does today. Okay, if you're just now catching up, then you probably know about Todd, but what you might not have known about was Kaiser. So this jailer, this elected official who's best friends with Whited, starts getting on his channel every single day of the week. And what's he doing on there? All they were doing was lying about me and Tiffany. Whatever they could say to make us look like the worst people on earth. Not just the normal people who are just sitting on a fucking porch while everybody's saying that there's all these huge things going on and call the FBI. But we're the worst people on earth, right? They're calling us pedos. They're calling us abusers. They're saying that we mistreat our animals. I mean, you name it. They're saying that we don't have vehicles to drive, that we steal, that like they're digging anything and everything, and then they're just blowing it way out of proportion. Especially if they did pick a subject. They would pick a subject that might be, something we're dealing with on a little level, right? Well, I'll say that, like custody, for example. Like, yeah, there was a custody dispute between 2 parents. So fucking what? It wasn't like a big deal, though. It was like anybody else that split up and has a kid, and you might be going back and forth about who gets the physical custody. So that they take something like that, and they just attacked the fuck out of the kids to the point where this went on 4 hours a day, 6 days a week for a year and a half. Am I right, y'all? Chat, am I right about that time frame? They did this like that to the point where this jailer starts fucking shoveling tens of thousands of dollars out of his pocket trying to pay people to do this stuff. He's inviting all of his friends and families to this Facebook group to harass us. They're making death threats against us. They're fucking trying to break in our house. They're fucking destroying our property. They're going to our court hearings and holding dildos in their hands and making sexual threats to Tiffany as we try to go to court. Like it was nuts. So to the point where, now this is when they were on the kids, right? To the point where when there was a regular little custody hearing over Tiffany's daughter, this jailer pays the money out of his pocket for the murderer to fly here, and then drops him off in front of the house. Tell me that ain't fucked up. Knowing we were at court, and then gets back in the car while we're still at court and meets Todd. So it's the jailer, it's Kaiser, a murderer, and Todd, a fucking dangerous piece of shit, pathetic loser, that are so obsessed with this child that one flew across the country so that he could be there at a non-public custody hearing. And then, then they go, well, it's public. I was in public. I can't believe you're going to get mad at me for driving. Todd drove 2 hours to be at a 13-year-old girl's fucking doorstep. Why? JJ wanted him to. Kaiser flew from Oklahoma to Kentucky and then rode in the car an hour and a half, not to where we live, to where court was. Drove an hour and a half after stopping by and taking pictures of themselves trying to get my fucking house. Right? And then to be at a child's court case. And now Todd is going, well, I don't understand why they would be upset and say that I harass kids. Put a one in chat if that means that these motherfuckers are harassing kids. He put a video up. Todd put a fucking video up of them in front of the courthouse while harassing a child. They're buying gifts for these kids, telling them that, in interference for the family. So the dude here, I'll just tell you, the dude was buying presents for Tiffany's kid, saying, if I give you this, you have to throw away the gifts that your mom gets you. What the fuck? Anyway, so those photographs and that trail of Kaiser, the felon, leaving where he was, which was Oklahoma, and coming to my house in Indiana and taking photographs, being so proud that he's harassing us for his buddy, the jailer. He was so proud that he posted pictures all over social media. So he was already in trouble for some other things. We brought those pictures to the sheriff's department and said, this has got to stop. We are participants in a legal proceeding. The fucking dude that we're witnesses against keeps on paying these people to do this shit. It's dangerous. Stop fucking with it. Just take care of it. Well, those pictures got sent to Alabama where Kaiser was on bond. He already had a bond hearing set up. People had already been telling the staff at Alabama where he was on bond that he wasn't even in Alabama like he was supposed to be. Then we sent those photographs and spoke with the DA. And they took that information and included it in his case. And that motherfucker is in prison now where he belongs. So his YouTube channel just went to shit. It just died off. Well, remember, that was the public official's YouTube channel too. So he lost his platform to harass us. Well, what did he do? Well, Todd. And Chris Ruff, the snitch. The government operators were available at that point. After 2 years, Scarborough had learned enough about YouTube to know who the weak links were. So he snatched them right up. He tricked the fuck out of them. They're both morons. Chris Ruff is a fucking moron. Todd Bryan is a fucking moron. So it was real easy. Slim pickings, super easy, few bucks. We're buddies. That's all he had to do. It's all the government dude had to do. And boom, they jump right on him. They jump right on his lap. And they take over for Michael Kaiser. Ruff had a few months, made some major threats, did some pretty stupid things when he's already got 7 warrants out for him. So I started reporting that, and it didn't take long before he shut his fucking mouth. But not Todd. Not Todd. Todd won't fucking quit now, right? And I'm clearly telling him, leave us the fuck alone. Leave us alone. What up, Powder Dusty? So I say, on top of leave us the fuck alone, I say, do you really believe that I'm not going to report this shit? You all are intimidating participants in a legal proceeding. These are felonies for a reason. We need this law. We need this law right now. Me and Tiffany, our family, we need this law. That's the reason for it. So, of course, we're going to use it. And so of course I'm reporting Todd. I say that to the camera. I look right at the camera and say, of course I'm reporting Todd. I've been reporting Todd. Why wouldn't I report Todd? He's fucking creepy. He's weird. He's dangerous. He's showing up to children's hearings, to children's houses with creepy people. Some Epstein shit. Of course I'm going to fucking report it. You know, what else you going to do? You at least need it documented. Am I right? Put a one in chat if I'm right. Diesel, stop chasing the cat. Put a one in chat if I'm right. You at least got to document it through the legal system. Believe in this system or not, you know that if you don't do the things that you have to do, you still fucked. So you better do what you got to do. And me and Tiff ain't dumb. So we do what we got to do. We're going to report it. So we report. And I really actually keep pressing the issue because, you know, government stands for itself. And when they find out it's a government official that we're having troubles with, none of them want to do the job. And yeah, I know you're all watching too. The people who are really nice to me in government, you say, oh, you know, you're right. Stuff needs to be done. It's not my fault. It's their fault. It's this person's fault. I'm talking to all of you. Y'all are failing, but not completely. You know who you are. I know you're probably going to see this. You know who you are. There's a few of you. You're not all failing, but a lot of you failed. You should have pushed harder if you actually cared. But anyway, this has been going on for way too long. So I tell the cameras directly, and I'm telling Todd in that video, I'm like, the part you're wrong about is the welfare check, you dipshit. I don't care about you. Welfare checks are for people that you care about. I'm fucking reporting you. And if I catch you committing any other crime, I'm reporting that too. I couldn't be any clearer. And him and his dipshits that love him go off and say, well, Chris is a liar. He said he didn't report you. You know, what the fuck? Sometimes I want to toy with them because they're so dumb. It's like they're toys, but I really shouldn't. I really shouldn't toy with them because when I do, it becomes even more bullshit for the smart people. Like I'm toying with stupid people sometimes. And when I toy with the stupid people, smart people are like, what the fuck is going on? So I got to quit doing that. Like I've toyed with them a few times using my channel. There's a video I did in my truck where I was toying with them, you know. Sometimes I toy with them by saying, hey, I'm going to do this. And then I really am doing that. And they fall for it, hook, line, and sinker. You know what I'm saying? But I use the channel for that. And smart people are going, but you didn't do the thing you said you were going to do. You know, I get that. Like, I see why you might be questioning that. It's because I'm toying with stupid people. And I'm using that information in our case. And I've got enough of it now that, not to mention, like, I think it doesn't matter if they know. They're so stupid that they'll continue to do it even after this. So, that's the lure. That's what's up. You know, this has gone on for a long time. A lot of people get it confused with YouTube beef, which I've had some share of, but not my case. You know, what I have is, if you're familiar, the guy I'm talking about that's getting paid by JJ, he's never worked so hard in his life. Matter of fact, he never worked in his life. This is the first time he's worked in his life. And his job is to try to basically eliminate me any way, shape, or form, because that's what the government official wants. So he can eliminate me off of social media. He can eliminate me into jail, so not at home. He can eliminate me by ending my career. He can eliminate me by taking away the things that I need to go to work, you know, things like that. So this dude is like dead set. I'm going to eliminate Ryder. He's so obsessed that literally every single boring, stupid video he puts out is about me. He's completely obsessed. And in his mind, he's probably going, well, actually, it's okay because people know that I'm being paid to do this. And he's probably in his mind going, I'm not nuts. I'm not nuts. I'm not completely obsessed over this guy from Indiana that doesn't like me. There's a good reason for it. He's probably thinking that. But to everyone looking from the outside in, like every single police officer, every single government employee that gets involved, every one of them, they look at that channel and they say, literally every one of them says, holy shit. When they see all the titles, when they see every single video is about me, and then they go, holy shit, when they hit the play button and they hear the false accusations being made. You don't look normal. So you might be able to justify it. Like Todd might be able to justify it in his mind and think that he's not crazy or that police are going to believe him or whatever. But that's not true because it's not even a believable situation. Like for a few bucks, nobody in this world in their right mind should take these kinds of aggressive, obsessive actions to try to intimidate a couple people over a court procedure. Just let us go to court. It's what anyone in their right mind, put a one in chat if that would be the thought of anyone in their right mind. Just let them go to court. You can just observe if you want, like if that's all you're doing, but don't try to scare them. Don't make your life revolve around them on social media. Don't fucking flood call all the places that you see them at. Don't fucking, threaten to kill them. Don't fuck with their children. Don't fucking go to their house. Don't plan to have protests in their private yard when they've clearly told you you're trespassed. Don't fucking do none of that. Just ones in chat for the common, normal, regular person saying, just let them go to court. That's what's up. So anything other than that is illegal. It is illegal. It's not a First Amendment protected activity to stalk the fuck and threaten people, trying to get them to not testify. There, in the statute, it focuses more on trying to get someone to change their testimony. This is worse. They're trying to get us to not show up at all. Like they're so aggressive that they've gone way beyond trying to get us to change the testimony. Their intention is to get us to get on that stand and say, I swear to God, I'm not saying nothing. That's what they want. They say, I'll please the people who are going to hurt us and say nothing. I will not tell on them. I won't tell them. That's what they want. That's what they're trying to push. It ain't going to happen. But what's the cost of that? I mean, we literally have people in the KKK and people that are weird like Todd, and they're protected by the sheriff's department at that facility. What is the outcome? Is there a good outcome to that? They're already bringing their guns. Look, Todd wore an empty holster because he's not allowed to have a gun. But Greg wears his, and it's huge, way too big for that little dude. He wears his, and he keeps his hand on it. Not only Greg, but Pat has his. The other, like Ron, I think is his name. The wives, all the weird little hole-in-the-wall toothless wives, they all are wearing guns. They're not just wearing them, they're making threats while they wear them and saying, you can't go in that building. You need to go to the building to get STD checks. You can't go in this building. They literally said that right in front of the chief. I'm sorry, it wasn't the chief. Right in front of the deputies. And you know what the deputies at Meade County did? Nothing. It's all on video. So when the prosecutors see this in a room with an unbiased mediator, a judge, it's getting dismissed. So to the people who think that they're being productive by getting a couple dollars from a corrupt official, just stop. There's no good outcome. You don't win. Nothing changes for us. All you're doing is causing problems. And the end game, at best, results in you being charged with an copious amount of crimes. That's what will happen. That is what is in process right now. Believe me or not, I've told the truth a billion times to this very person. Look, I'm talking to you, Todd. The result of what you're doing, it's not going to go the way you're thinking it's going. As a matter of fact, I don't know why you're thinking it's going any other way. You're going to jail, dude, because what you're doing is fucking highly illegal and it's dangerous and there is no good outcome. That is the best case scenario. Because you're going to get kids hurt. You're going to get Tiffany hurt. You're going to get me hurt. You're already destroying our reputation, our business. Like, what more damage do you think you need to do for a few bucks? What? You don't think you're going to have to give that money back? You think somehow that getting 1,500 views on a fucking piece of shit asshole video that makes you look bad is going to somehow make your life better? This little clap thing that you're experiencing, it ain't shit. It ain't shit. Look, K-Fat is doing it right now, trying to get a few bucks off of me. You could make money off of me and other people on YouTube without threatening them, without lying, without causing damage, without being an Epstein file. You could do it like that. I don't know how else to help, you get past prison. But one in chat, if y'all agree that the safest avenue, the safest end game for this would have to just simply be the people that are trying to do this damage be in jail. So and I'll say that from a perspective of someone who does not like seeing people put in jail. But the best thing, this is when people go, son of a bitch, you're not wrong. Some people have to be there. So we have to have that system. This is what we're talking about. Sometimes you just fucking have to have that system because Todd's and Scarborough's won't quit. They don't know how to just fucking be normal people in society. So worried about trying to fucking get a little bit of clout. So worried about fulfilling your role for somebody that you feel like you have to bow down and kiss the ring of, that you're completely blinded by what you're really doing and how you really look. So I wanted to take the time to let y'all know, I'm just fucking, KFAR would have you believe that there's a huge conspiracy going on with me right now, but no, I'm just sitting here on my porch with my curtains that hang around two sides, which blocks me from the traffic of the street. My dog, as he continues to look at the cats that he wants to go catch. And eating some Gushers, which I'm done with. I would have shared with you if I could have. Having a soft drink. There ain't nothing crazy, man. There ain't no. We put away our groceries earlier. That's it. If you're calling Cash Patel for that, I'm pretty sure that he'll have a boring raid. He'll have a boring raid. When you're going off of lies like, well, there's no way Tiffany can still walk around and move things or drive a car because her back injury. Did you forget that was 5 fucking years ago? She's healed quite a bit since then. That makes her a liar. That makes me a liar. No. When you're saying, here's proof that Ryder had an assault case in 1999, when I clearly always said I had an assault case in 1999. Where are you going with that, KFAR? Who gives a fuck, dude? Oh, man. Yeah, we're doing good tonight, Biscuits. Thank you. Good seeing you in here. So let's pull a KT, Zed, and KFAR. Throw a super chat if you want to watch Diesel eat a treat. Any super chat. $2 super chats for a treat. I'm not going to give him a bunch of treats. Don't fall for that, guys. I'm just fucking with you. I am going to give Diesel a treat in front of you, though. A lot of people have been wanting to see Diesel, and he needs to quit fucking eyeballing these cats. A cat had a litter up there at the end of our property a while back. There's like a tree. You can't see it. It's dark as fuck up there right now, but there's like a tree, and it's like a little area. It's like a little haven, like a safe haven. Well, a cat went in there and had kittens a while back. So, like, that's their little area. It's far enough from the house, it doesn't bother us. But Diesel, oh my God, he loves playing with them cats. He won't hurt them. He just plays with them. And I don't know why. I don't know why he's so aggressive about it. But that's what's up. So y'all wanted to see Diesel. He would probably like to see you too. It's going to be crazy. Give me a minute. I'm going to run in and grab the treats, and then we'll do a little video of Diesel eating treats. You are welcome to Super Chat, but it's not for grift. We got 2 pepperonis and 3 milk bones. I don't know how much money y'all got, but we got 2 pepperonis and 3 milk bones. Let's do that. Can you see them? Hang on. Oh, is that as far as it goes? I don't know if you can see them. I'm in my pajamas. Don't make fun of me. Oh, wait. Somebody call Cash Patel. I'm in my pajamas. See if I can do this. All right. There. See them? All right, I'm going to go get the dog. It might knock the whole phone off. Diesel, come. Come on. Leave them cats alone. You want a treat? Sit. People want to see you. They want to see you eat treats. Where's the Super Chat, y'all? Treat. Oh, we want a pepperoni. What? No Super Chats? No KTZ? No KFAR? Super Chat, Super Chat, Super Chat, Diesel. You got to catch it like a Super Chat. You ready? Ooh. All right, you got 3 milk bones. This might be too... I might be going too far. Sit. Good boy. Give me that paw. Oh, that was fast. No Super Chat for Diesel. I'm just kidding, you all. I am just kidding. Sit. Now give me that paw slowly. Easy. Good boy. One more. All right, see it? This time you're going to do the hand switch. Slowly and easy. Give me one. Now give me the other. Good boy. There you go, guys. Nothing crazy. No reason to call Cash Patel. No reason to call the FBI. No reason to threaten prosecutors or judges. Just normal people. We have a YouTube channel, so what? And that is all there is to it. So, but have fun with your conspiracies. Put your tinfoil hats on. If you got a YouTube channel, make sure you fire it up and make up a bunch of wild shit. Diesel, come here. Yeah. So, KFAR, have fun with your video, buddy. To the rest of you, love you, and we will see you on the next one, and it won't be long from now. Take care. Good night, everyone.